So today I'm with Taty. Taty, how long have you been out here in Phoenix on the streets?
On and off since I was like 14. So like 5 years.
Okay. And how old are you?
22.
And are you consuming blues?
Somewhat.
A lot of the people, like 95% of the people that I talk to out here are usually doing blues. You said somewhat. Like, how'd you get started with blues?
Honestly, like I just started, well not just, but kind of just like a year ago started doing them. And it was like an ex got me into it.
So you're saying that your ex-boyfriend introduced you to them?
Yeah. I was just going through some stuff, and all of a sudden one night we were hanging out and he was like, "You wanna hit this?" And no questions asked. I was like, what I gotta lose? Not knowing that I was gonna wake up the next day and feel like crap. So I didn't want to feel like that,
So you've been doing it for about a year off and on. Would you say you're fully like going through addiction?
Yeah, I would say so.
And how does your family feel about you being out here in the streets?
They don't like it. They don't agree at all. They want me to get my life together and everything. They want me to get off of it, and I'm really forward with my mom. I let her know what I do and stuff. I don't try to hide it from her because I don't want her to like not know, like in case anything happens to me one day. I want my mom to know who her daughter is. Unfortunately, right now I'm not the person that I really truly can be, and the person she's used to. She's never like actually seen me do any drugs or anything like that, so she's used to her baby girl, having a job and all that, and paying bills and having her car good, and all that good stuff. But she's not used to this. She doesn't see this or anything. She has seen me like homeless out in the streets, but she's never seen me high or do drugs in front of her,
So you were living a normal life, right? With bills, car, job?
Yeah. A good life for like 3.5, almost 4 years. I ended up getting pregnant when I was out here. I went home for a little bit, got pregnant, and I was with my baby daddy for almost 8 years. So got my life together when I got pregnant for my baby girl, and ended up going through a bunch of traumatic stuff with my baby daddy, and ended up having to try to get away from him because he ended up causing a lot of negative energy and a lot of abuse, and threatened me and my daughter. So I had to keep my daughter safe. So I decided to ask my mom to help me out, and I had to go away for a little bit on my own, and it's kind of what led me here. So they know where to really go. So
Where's your baby? Where's your baby at now?
She's my mom. Thankfully, having an amazing life. She is adorable, and she's so intelligent now, and she's only 3, and she blows my mind. Everything she does, and she knows her ABCs. She knows how to write her name. She's awesome.
You miss her?
Very, very much. Every single day, second, yeah.
But that addiction just has to keep you away, unfortunately?
Most definitely, because I will never ever do drugs or be around my daughter high. It's not good parenting at all to me. Like I grew up and I seen my dad do all kinds of stuff, and my family, period, like do stuff. Not all of my family, but a little portion of my family, and so it's not really on the good side. And I witnessed some stuff I didn't want to really witness as a kid, and I'd never make my daughter go through the same stuff, So I know she's better with my mom right now. I know she does need her mother though. So shortly, soon, hopefully sooner than later, I get on my feet and go back to her and, be a part of her life in some type of way, sober, and the good mom I know I could be, that I once was. not too long ago. You know.
What needs to happen? What do you need to do to get back on your feet?
See, I was thinking about that recently too. I was like, I always say sobriety. I always say I need to get sober. I need to get sober. But like, it's much more than just getting sober. Honestly, I do need to get sober most of all. But I need to go back to that mindset of having a job, paying bills, and having a roof over my head, and not just being okay with sleeping under a dang tree or something. You know, like it's not cool. It's not the way it's supposed to be. You know. Just gotta get my mind right. I gotta mentally prepare myself for all that, and then get sober, and then slowly but surely get my ID and my social security card so I can feel like a human being. Get a job and save up, get an apartment, get a car again.
Some people that I talked to, they mentioned that they've been out here so long and sleeping in bushes and behind dumpsters and getting spit on by people and yelled at, thrown away, by the police, getting arrested, that they feel dehumanized. They're not human anymore.
Yeah.
Are you at that point or not yet?
I mean, I'm a little bit, I say I'm a bougie homeless person. I don't really sleep in the dumpsters and stuff like that, you know, but I have slept behind trees and stuff. But that's only because, like, you know, it's kind of a little smarter because cops do come in and mess with you, you know, like, I'm not trying to get arrested or anything, so I'll definitely hide behind things that I need to hide behind or whatever, but I won't go in a dumpster. I don't think I can handle that. But yeah, you do gotta hide behind stuff sometimes to hide away from the cops. And I really don't like cops at all. Like my dad got murdered by Pinal County when I was 14, so I highly stay away from them. So
You're out here by yourself. How do you stay safe from all the dangers that are out here lurking?
yeah, before I had my best friend out here. He was with me for a while, but now he ended up becoming crazy too and lost his mind. So he's gone, and thankfully he kind of left more so because I had another guy come in my life, which ended up being my boyfriend now. And so now I have him, which he has to go do his own thing sometimes and live his life too, which I get, but for the most part, I have him to, you know, watch over me, thankfully, because honestly, if I didn't have him, something probably would have happened to me by now. But yeah, I got him. Plus, I mean, I'm pretty strong for a girl, you know, can handle it a little bit. So
When I approached you, you were sitting at a bus stop and you were like deep in thought. Looks like you were thinking about something. What was that?
Where I'm gonna go right now? Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm just trying to get my mind off of, like you said, I was in deep thoughts. So I'm trying to get my mind off of some stuff and think of where I'm gonna go right now to do that.
During the day, what's your number one priority? Like, what are you thinking about?
Making money every day. Every day I'm wondering how I'm gonna make money. What I'm gonna do.
And how do you normally make money?
Every day is different. It depends. Sometimes some people stop and just offer. Some people donate stuff to us and go sell it. Like, I get tablets and stuff all the time. We always get donations, and honestly, normally I just go resell them, or I'll go and ask people, you know. Sometimes I ask people if they want me to do some yard work or whatever it is. Like, me and my dad used to have a landscaping company when I was younger, so I know how to hustle a little bit, you know, without doing all the normal things that people out here do, normally selling drugs or prostitution or whatever it is. Like, I don't do that. I'm good.
Okay. Can I show you something? I'm going to show you a little piece of paper. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
This is Gabby. I started talking to her, interviewing her last March, last year. She just passed away on May 19th. She was 22 years old. She had been using these pills out in the street off and on for about 5 years. When you see young people like your age, like no longer with us because of this, what effect does that have on you?
A lot, honestly. It does. It sucks, because I mean, I've witnessed like my mom and my family and like my best friend who's not in the state anymore, but she comes down here and visits and stuff. And last time she did visit, she came and found me. I was at one of my tents I used to have, and I just heard her yelling my name, and I thought at first I was tripping. I was like, there's no way, like, you know, like, but no, it was her. And she ended up picking me up, and she was like, let's go get in the car. And she just, that day, like, really opened my eyes, because I was like, wow, like, you know, like, she poured her heart out to me. She was crying, and I was just like, it's crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this, especially after, you know, me going through it myself, and me knowing addicts myself, especially my family, loving ones. I know it's hard to love a drug addict for sure, and sometimes you want to give up on them and just not talk to them anymore, but sometimes that love is so strong, you know, and you don't, you know. Like my baby daddy, he was a drug addict himself too, and that's honestly what got me back into drugs in the first place. And so I get it, you know, it's hard, and that's why it's even harder for me to live this life every day, because I've loved them myself, and I know it's hard, especially when you're sober and they're not, you know. You want them to get it back together, you know.
So I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me, opening it up, sharing a little bit about your story.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my phone number I'm gonna give you my phone number so you can call me if you ever need a ride of treatment, need a ride of your families, need somebody to talk to. I'll try to help you as much as possible, okay? So just remember, you're not alone. People do care about you, and ultimately it's gonna be your choice to seek a better life and be reunited with your daughter forever, okay?
Always.
So let me hand you a donated goodie bag. This is from one of my subscribers. Her name is Shorty. She created that bag, so let's check inside to see what's in there, see if those are items that you could use, okay?
Definitely.
Shirt.
A shirt. I could always use a shirt. Some socks. Some goods, you know.
Snack pack.
I can always use that. Oh, and some sunscreen, some toothpaste, and some soap, some Band-Aids, some atoita.
Toiletries.
Yeah, you know.
Cool.
Bottle of water, definitely, especially out here. It's so hot. It's ridiculous.
Little letter that she wrote. There's a $5 gift card to QT, and a little voucher so you can buy like a little thirst buster from Circle K. And that little letter, if you could just read a little message she wrote for you.
First, I want to say thank you for accepting this blessing bag. My friends and family helped me make for you. I only ask that you do me a favor and say a prayer for me as I battle my struggles with depression, anxiety, and awful thoughts as well. When you can, please pray. Please pay it forward and bless someone by simply being a friend and helping someone in need. I hope these items help out a little. Be safe, and please call Art to go to treatment. Give it a shot. Please, we really do care about you. I am praying for you. Stay up and stay blessed. Stay groovy.
Awesome. So thank you, Shorty, for the blessing bag, and thank you for talking.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Please call me if you need help. But other than that, stay safe out here, and we'll talk soon, okay?
For sure. Thank you.